Hey, what's up everyone? GT, iamthetie here, and let's talk about random stuff today. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I should actually be talking about right now because I'm in the middle of a side quest thing, and if you can tell by the clips, I'm trying to figure out how to get all the chocographs. I hate Chocobo hot and cold right now, you have no idea. But basically, I think there's like 3 chocographs or 4 chocographs in Chocobo's Air Gardens. Outer Island 2, Fairy Island, and Forgotten Island are the 4 that require like the sky ability with Chocobo, because you need to be able to land, you know, like in a forest or something like that, and they don't have like a grassy patch on whatever island that the thing's located on. So that's what I'm trying to do in the video, and that's basically just the rundown. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. If you want to know like where these chocographs are, just watch my video. You'll figure that out. But I want to talk about some other random things, just because I want to give you guys kind of an update. It was a while since I kind of recorded that last video, because even though it seemed kind of recent, it's not really recent because I recorded it a month ago, and now I'm recording the following video, even though they'll be back to back. You know, if that makes any sense. It really doesn't. But my nephew is the cutest thing ever. And so first of all, I have to say, like, my nephew is like so cool. It's really expensive to visit home though. I live too damn far away. I don't know. It's hard to visit my sister. I mean, because it costs like $80 to like drive down there, and it's not like I get to spend like a huge chunk of time because I'm working, and then at the same time I'm trying to like do other things at work, and I'm trying to like balance out other concerns and other issues in my life. And I really appreciate the comments that you guys have left in the last video, just because they're like, I don't know, you're just inquiring about my well-being, and I appreciate you inquiring about my well-being. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm depressed. Well, you know, I can't really say if I'm depressed or not, because I haven't talked to like a clinic I haven't talked to a psychiatrist. Blah blah blah. I haven't talked to a psychiatrist, so I have no idea of really telling. Anyway, that's the outer continent. That's the first one that I'm trying to get, and I think I actually find this one pretty easily. But you're gonna find like most of the time when I was playing Chocobo Hot and Cold, this thing's like impossible to find. But yeah, I'm trying to balance out random things in my life. I don't know. You ever feel like your life is very much like a TV show? And I mean, like, it's kind of dumb because I always feel like you're trying to escape reality in some way, shape, or form. When you're watching a TV show, or you're playing a video game, or you're reading a book, you know. But then all of a sudden, like, you feel like your life starts to mirror and then like project yourself onto, you know, whatever show or whatever thing you're watching, and then you start so maybe it brings you closer to the TV show, but then you think, like, in my case, like, do I feel like Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother? A little bit. It kind of sucks. So I don't know, it's just one of those weird things. I just don't know. I mean, I think love is like the most complicated thing ever, and women's are some of the most complicated things ever. And then chances are, if there's like a woman watching this, she's like, I'm not complicated, and then she'll just like tune out of my video and be like, I'm unsubbing. I don't like him anymore. So I apologize. I don't know. And not all women are confusing, but I'm just really confused right now, because I feel like I just get mixed signals like all the time, and then maybe I'm sending off mixed signals too, and I have no clue. I have no clue. Maybe it's just really hard to recognize, like, when people are actually trying to send you a signal as opposed to when they're sending signals to other people, because you're not part of that process, you know. So it's like, it's easy to take a step back and be like, well, you know what, this person actually likes you. But when it's actually happening to you, and it's like happening in the moment, you're trying to pick up on hints, and you're like, is she just being nice because she's a nice person, or is she being nice because she actually likes me? And I still can't figure that one out. That's a problem for everyone. That's a problem for you guys to figure out, because I am just as clueless as you guys are. And I wish I could like offer like more advice, but I can't. That is the most ominous looking cloud ever. That is the most ominous looking cloud ever. But, you know, I have no idea. So I mean, like, that's the thing that's like plaguing my mind. And then at the same time, you guys have known that I like someone at work for like the longest freaking time ever. And, you know, like, the reality of it is like, even if I like somebody, it doesn't mean all that much. I don't want to say like my feelings don't mean anything, but I mean, like, when I like somebody, it just means that, you know, I'd like to take them for coffee or for lunch or for something like that, and go see a movie with them and just spend more time with them and talk with them, because I feel like I feel like you can't really get like too enamored with someone at the end of the day if you don't really know that much about them, right? So that's why whenever I feel like you're in a position where you're like, okay, I'm gonna ask this person out, and they decline, you're just like, well, what the hell? You don't like coffee? You don't like food? Like, I like coffee. I like food. You know, it's like, and it's not like I'd make, like, I'm living in like the modern world. I'm not gonna make you pay for it, even if you're gonna be like a feminist and be like, no, I could pay for my stuff. But chances are, if I invited you to coffee, I wouldn't make you pay for it. You know. Like, I just wanna get to know more about you before I make any kind of leap of faith, you know, like something like that. So I'm just so confused in that regard. And I guess the thing is, like, I know that she's seeing someone, but she'll send me stuff like really late at night all the time, and I'm just like, I'm not quite sure what that even means. I think she honestly like doesn't have a clue that she sends mixed signals like constantly, and it confuses the heck out of me because like, well, because in reality, like, she'll send messages like really late at night, and I'm sitting there and thinking like, well, I kind of want to go to sleep, but I also don't mind talking to her, because actually talking to people is probably like the highlight of my day, and it's very ironic that I find like talking to people is like one of the bigger highlights of my day as I'm sitting in front of a computer screen and talking into a microphone for you guys. So I don't know. You know what that means? That means that you guys need to send me comments back, because then that's like the closest thing that I can get to like talking to you guys one-on-one. I should just like, I wish I was more comfortable with live streaming, but for some reason I can't get Justin.tv to do like a live stream thing like with my webcam, even though my webcam is awesome, because last time I tried to load my webcam, like something tried to hack my computer, and I was like, from my Logitech webcam, that's ridiculous, right? So I'd be doing more streaming, and then I'd be able to like talk with you guys and just like play video games and chat and do all that other stuff. But I don't think that like enough people would tune in anyway. I don't know who would want to watch somebody play video games. Although, I remember this one person used to come over and she used to watch me play video games all the time, and chances are she probably liked me, and I'm stupid and I didn't realize that. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just clueless. So like, if girls are trying to send me a clue, please just send it to me. Make it like in bold letters, like color it, do something, because obviously I don't know what you're trying to send, because I'm dumb. I don't understand subtle hints. I don't understand blatant hints. I just understand you tell me, and then I understand. So I don't know. You know, like, that's like a topic where just like normally you can pick up on the subtleties of like life and like other things, the nuances of, you know, like organic chemistry or you know, something scientific or anything like that, you know, like learning how to read critically. But when it comes to like interpreting this kind of stuff, boy, I don't know how some people got it and some people don't, because I don't got it. So I don't know. But I mean, like, I'm just so confused right now, and I don't want to come off as like really sad, because I feel like that's generally the vibe that you get when you write something, because when you're trying to talk through all these emotions, like you are sad, and depending on what time you're writing it, you're sad, because chances are when I wrote that description in my last video, I was actually sad because it was late at night. I'm not typically sad during the day, so I'm not quite sure. I think the problem is like you just need an outlet to be able to express your emotions, and me rambling for a huge chunk of time is just one of those ways that I can do that. And obviously, like, this whole conversation just makes no sense to you guys, or maybe you guys totally feel exactly what I'm going through, and you're just like, you know what, I know what you're talking about, or some of you are just like, you know what, well, I found the love of my life, sucks to your Asmar, so I don't know. It's just so confusing. But it's like, I don't know, you don't want to, I think the problem that we have is like, I don't want to say like Hollywood like creates like this unfair like vision of like women, because that's not in reality what you're attracted to in the long haul, you know what I mean? Like sure, like you'd be like, oh, you know what, well, Jessica Alba's really pretty, but I don't know anything about Jessica Alba, right? Like I can't really say that like, oh, I'm in love with her. Like I can't say I'm in love with like a Victoria's Secret model, even though I find them highly attractive, because I don't know anything about them, right? Like what do we have in common? I don't know. Does she like to play Final Fantasy IX? I have no idea, right? So, you know, like it's just stuff like that. Just trying to figure out what you want out of life, what you hope to get out of people. I feel like that's just something. Just so confusing. So confusing. I don't know. If you're a girl and you're watching this, which is probably not the case, because I think I was looking at like my analytics for my channel, and I'm pretty sure that I think like 86% of my audience is guys, or is girls that put down guy as like their name in their YouTube page. That way they don't get like that unfair sexism, you know, for being like a girl gamer or whatever. Because for some reason, like, they never trust that like girls actually know what they're talking about when they're playing video games, and I can't figure that out for the life of me. It's not like, if anything, like, I'm more wary of when I think I was hanging out with someone the other day, because I remember when I went to like the Symphony of the Goddesses concert for The Legend of Zelda, because I'm a huge Zelda fan, and I think you guys know that I'm already like a huge Zelda fan. I'm a dork. I like Star Wars. I'm not going to be afraid to admit it. I think my roommate gave me like a Star Wars like lunchbox like last year for Christmas because he thought it was hilarious, and I honestly thought about bringing it to work, but then I was like, I don't want to be that guy. But like, the lunchboxes are awesome, and Star Wars is awesome, and you shouldn't be afraid to you know, like, bathe in your awesomeness. That is, you know, that didn't even make any sense. I don't even know why I'm talking into this microphone right now whatsoever. But you know, hold on, trying to formulate a thought, like an actual thought in my head, as opposed to just like jumping back and forth everywhere. I don't know, but you know, like, the thing is like, the girls are always, I guess, I don't know if girls are always wondering, or like guys are always wondering just like what people might be attracted to. I think the most attractive thing is just being comfortable with who you are. I think I went to the holiday party for my company like 2 days ago, and actually the most fun I had was hanging out with someone who was actually a lot older than me, and she's actually single, so I actually thought she was really cute, because she actually wanted to like dance and like actually do normal things, and then she was like, I don't know, she just like, she was fun to talk to, and she didn't mind dancing, and it wasn't like, oh, I need to make sure that like my hair is perfect the entire time. Like, there's no like, you get the feeling that she's not worried about like being self-conscious, you know, and that's actually really attractive, because then you can have more fun. So, you know, I don't know. What was the point of what I was talking about? My video's ending. Damn it. Okay, I will find a point to this some other time. Bye. Bye. Okay.